Hi there, welcome back. If you've been following me on this journey, you'll know that we've gone through a lot on LinkedIn, Boolean searches and filters. And if you are new to this journey, go back and watch some of those videos because they're going to be super helpful as you are getting into the depths of networking and just really amplifying the job search that you're doing, or even just the general networking that you're doing. If you came from my last video, you'll have seen that I was referencing about taking some of these LinkedIn techniques and putting them onto Google, because if you don't have a premium account with LinkedIn, you are going to hit a wall, and usually you can see up to 10 pages of search results, and then you're blocked and you're asked to upgrade or subscribe to a more premium plan. Never fear, there are ways around this, and I am going to show you how to do this. I did talk about doing Google X-ray searches, but I actually found something that's going to be a little bit better, that's going to take a lot of the hard work and confusion out of it, and it's something that I discovered recently. So let me just share my screen. And here we go. So we have recruiting.net. So this is basically an X-ray searcher. So you can X-ray search LinkedIn, Dribbble, GitHub, Zing, Stack Overflow, Twitter. And basically X-ray searching is basically like running a Google search for that site and the public information that's available on that site. So say, for example, if I take software engineer, because, you know, I love my software engineers, and we want Python, and we want San Francisco. We don't want recruiters. And say we do want Google, because people do want to join there. And we can save the search in case we want to run it again later on, and we can open it in Google. So here, for example, we will see people who are in the software engineering capacity in Google right now. So let's look up at Fan. Okay, so Fan is a robotics engineer at Google in Mountain View. That is really cool. So Fan might be someone that I want to reach out to and connect with, and I found him through Google, not LinkedIn, Google. So this was the joys of X-ray searching. So if we look at this actual search result here, so this recruiting.net website took a lot of the hard work out of it for us already. So it's put in software, Python, and San Francisco. It's removed recruiters. So in LinkedIn, it's not in Google. It's a little minus sign. And then it's done all these other things. So like in URL, in title, these are known as Google dorks. It's a bit more sophisticated Boolean. And it's done some OR statements here, and then current wildcard Google. So I was originally going to go in and talk about all of these different elements, but my fear was that this was going to be too confusing. So I'd rather just give you the solutions that are already doing this for you. So recruiting.net, yes, it's marketed to recruiters, but you can use this as a job seeker. You can use this as a sales professional or an entrepreneur, and there's nothing stopping you from looking up these kinds of tools and actually using them to help amplify either your business, your job search, or your sales if you're a seller and you're looking for something different. A lot of people are heavily reliant on LinkedIn, so and sometimes you can get richer results from these kinds of methods than you can from LinkedIn. So there's a good chance I could have done a similar search on LinkedIn and not come across Fan, just based on my network and the way the LinkedIn algorithms work based on my network and my interactions and what they see my activity being on LinkedIn, whereas Google is a bit more of a neutral party. So that can also have an impact too. So, you know, if you're a job seeker or if you're in sales, you know, go down the rabbit hole, explore different recruiting tools. There's so many of these kinds of tools out there that are free to use, or they do have some really good tools that are really strong for a nominal monthly subscription. So, you know, play around with it, and this can really supercharge your networking. So use these tools, and then likewise for recruiters and job seekers too. It's the same with sales tools. There's going to be things that are very similar that sales are using that you could probably explore and use as well. But it's good to get into the mind of a recruiter, particularly a headhunter, because the best of the best are using techniques and tools like this to reduce the reliance on LinkedIn and to curate better experiences. Like, say, for example, software engineer in San Francisco. If we go Python, we go San Francisco, and we find the right people on GitHub. GitHub is a place that software engineers go to code and provide things open source. So here's a bunch of people that I can go and look at their activity on GitHub, and then, you know, with some other tools, which I won't get into now, I could probably find their email addresses or their contact details and reach out to them. Or I could, if I am on GitHub, I could choose to follow this person. So like they're pretty, you know, they have 29 followers, they have 5 stars, they're on 374 repositories. This could be a good person to reach out to and explore a little bit more. So if you are an engineer watching this and you're thinking about how to connect with people, try GitHub as well, and try this kind of site. It could be very, very helpful for you. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, especially if you've hit that LinkedIn wall. Do not pay for it until you have exhausted these kinds of options. If you would rather just the ease of continuing on LinkedIn, then by all means, go ahead, pay for it. It's your budget, your choice. I just try to exhaust every free option before I start giving anyone my money, but that's my own personal philosophy. So I hope this was helpful. Please comment if you think this was helpful. I can also and comment and let me know if you do want me to go into X-ray searching on Google and talking through those Google Docs, or just comment and let me know what you want to see more of or what questions you have. Like, I'm a recruiter, ask me anything. I will happily answer. I can do a video specifically for what you want to know about. So let me know what's useful and helpful for you in the comments, and look out for that content, and I will see you soon. Take care. Happy hunting, everyone.